enough to kill the poor Vengeful Spirit who doesn't have that much HP. What other items do we see, though? We've got Earthshaker trying to build into a 4-staff. The BKB was finished up on Nikwa. Also now has that nice value Vitality booster. I'm sure he was looking for a heart later on. I'm not sure if that's his next item or not. Normally we see, like, Bristlebacks at this point in time. We were kind of talking about late game here. And I'm feeling like Power Rangers have better late game, 45 to maybe even 60 minutes in. But I'm actually not convinced that Power Rangers have the better late game. You know, past 60 minutes when Bristleback can get Assault Cuirass and as well as like an Abyssal Blade, and we have Loda who gets both heroes on his Lone Druid Bear as well as himself. Would you agree with that, or do you think Power Rangers actually still have better late game with the Naga Siren past the hour?
Coming together for me.
Yeah, I would say Power Rangers definitely have this game
between my toes.
really late.
Okay.
Because the only reason why is because their supports are 10 times better in my opinion. You have Bench Swap to save anybody. You have the Naga Siren to save anybody, the sleep. You also have the Disruptor most likely going for a Blink here. He's going to be insanely rich. He could have a sheet for a Refresher later stages of the game. The Ags on the Disruptor is just the biggest factor too. You just can't count it out. It just cancels too many items and you can make too many big plays. And it's just, Shadow Fiend keeps dying because he didn't have the BKB. That's his biggest problem right now this game. But now that Lena has her Ags, that's going to be another downside to Shadow Fiend, but still, it's not going to be helping really kill this Naga right now who just picked up a heart.
Smoke up an Alliance. I thought they were actually going to do a wraparound here, but it looks like they're just going to straight up try and force the fight. The swap on Aniqua, Static Storm being laid down, and that's already going to cut the fight. Oh, what an Echo Slam! Mad hits 3! Big time, nice man to dodge there, the Fisher, and Mad's going to try and get himself out. The Naga Siren sleep. They only took out the Venge. Euforks actually had his BKB up. This leaves him exposed. The Naga Siren sleep actually goes down. Aniqua still trying to go for that kill, but unfortunately Chakram, no! Nice save there with the Shao Grave on the right side. Ditchira no longer having that ultimate to depend upon. He's running himself away farther on the left. Shitcher Cat's actually coming back into play. Trying to get Ake sent back, misses that Chakram, but Nikwa is going to be cleaned up by the secondary one. Shitcher Cat will end up dying. Seneko on the run here as poor Ake gets run down by Illusion. Seneko, oh, that was a very optimistic play, my friend. He will get wiped out as well. And man, Power Rangers just got a big win in that team fight, or sorry, Alliance rather, got a big win in that team fight because of that gigantic initiation from Mad. That was a beautiful Echo Slam setup.
Hey, why not?
Yeah, and kind of a big misplay coming in from Disruptor. They're not casting the Static Storm and Kinetic Field once the Venge immediately stunned, making sure that Nikwa could cast the BKB instantly and just walking out. That was a big play too, and yeah, Mad doing that. Them not having a BKB on Timber, so Shadow Fiend just showed you, yeah, you have to be wary of this Earthshaker all the time now, and, well, they still didn't get the Aegis on Naga, and how much longer? Oh, it just ended. Oh.
Bye-bye, J4. Yeah, who needs Dragon Slave? Not required. Not required at all. Not for Pycat anyway. And at this rate, he's going to have that Scythe of Ice that we were talking about. You know, kind of like semi-carry, late game Lena. Off of that team fight and the number of pickoffs that they found with Pycat, he actually now has 4,500 gold. He can get the Scythe of Ice next if he wants to.
The biggest problem is going to be when, yeah, you're going to need to get a Scythe just to clear out these Naga illusions, it feels, or something. Because she's going to have a Butterfly, I think that's going to be her next item really soon. Oh, and how do they even kill her when she has that, in my opinion? This bear, though.
Too bad you can't glimpse the bear. Actually, may lose control of it. The ensnare's coming out, but it's juking and jiving through the trees, and oh, instead, no! Oh, the bear gets away to safety. There's nothing they can do. It's just too fast. They can't glimpse it, so what do you do?
If you say so.
The biggest hope right now is he's got a 4-staff. This is what he needs. Mass mobility. But, I mean, Ake's really poor. He's not going to be having any items. 0 and 6. And if you just look at his inventory, it's very, I'm not even going to say, I would say appalling, but it's just too nice to lose right now.
Like your style.
All right, the push top. Cheshire Cat is going to be spotted out here. Echo Slam straight up. Hey, no survival here for Cheshire Cat. They don't give him the opportunity to commit seppuku at all. They just straight up like chain stun him. No Yules into attempted stun. No Bloodstone save whatsoever. Meanwhile, though, they do got to come back to base because there's a push out from Power Rangers. Or maybe it's the other way around. Power Rangers are the ones actually going to be TPing back. It's kind of a 50-50 exchange here. Both teams want to push. Oh, that's the danger, though, of trying to split like that. The glimpse is always going to catch you out. Now Loda's stuck, and Loda will die.
Yep.
Nice play. They have swap too. The blink onto the high ground.
Time yet.
There.
Unable to get anybody. 17-22 this game. Actually, look at that climb up. Ever since that one team fight, Lions have been gaining a bit of control back over the net worth board. Only about an 8,000 gold lead, and Alliance
Booyah.
actually ahead in experience for the first time since the 10-minute marker.
Well, this is the
Hey,
go
why
time.
not?
I would say Cheshire Cat kind of let it go. He hasn't really progressed at all since he had this play
All right.
for about 10 minutes. It feels like they're gonna try to make Loda buy back here, and they still have Naga Siren.
Loda, oh, nice swap into Nikwa. Nice control there. No BKB for him whatsoever. Beautiful play. The buyback there from Loda. As long as they don't get caught. Oh, Gage being run down by illusions. Poor guy. He actually, I believe, is dead. As, oh God, trying to get into the heal. He'll be okay. Back over to the fight. Saneko's going to be taken out. Ichira, too slow, my friend. Couldn't get off that ultimate in time. Yeah, it's true. Now Ichira may actually not if Highcat's trying to keep up. Do they see him? No, they won't get him in time. Oh, so unfortunate there. Nice jump away. They will catch J4.
Between my toes.
Timber Chain TP from the Timber Saw does get him out, but J4 not as lucky. And,
It's weird. Arcade didn't shallow green. That was kind of a misplay in my eyes. But now it's going the other way. Two supports are down though. And how many buybacks were used? Only one on Loda. No, two on Bristleback. So they're not even going to have item progression. And when you have item progression against Naga, that's not the way to go. So it's going to be on Highcat and Mad to really carry these team fights right now. Hopefully Loda and Meepo really step up their farm right now. They really need to get some items.
One paw in front of the other.
Yeah, I'm just looking at that current gold, and when you've got Earthshaker on top for the Radiant side, that's just not good. I mean, I love Earthshaker, but what's he gonna do really that's that effective past 4-staff?
Oh, bye.
Not nearly the same amount of worth as it would be on someone like Nikwa. Bear gets used up, but no attempted go from Power Rangers. They just want to make sure that Alliance can't lay claim to that Roshan. Aegis and Jesus Roshan getting smoke up, and Power Rangers and I'm not sure that Alliance, even if they knew this was happening, that they would try and go for the fight. It seems like they're pretty skittish and just want to play defense for the most part.
Yeah, the biggest thing about Naga Siren is you could just cast the ulti and just kill the BKB target. That's another big play that we haven't really talked about this game. So if you do that and you're fighting a 2v5 situation when you cast the BKB on Lena and Bristle, good luck. Good luck winning the team fights here.
If you say so.
You know, Nahaz just sent me a stat there, Ryu.
Yep.
He said that Naga Siren is 32-14 from the 40 to 60 minute mark, but is only 1-4 past.
Killing spree.
So, and then we combine that with the stat earlier from Card about Bristleback. Now, I like what you said is spot on about the supports, though. Late game made a lot of sense, and
Dominating.
late
Double
game,
kill.
Power Rangers supports, especially that Disruptor Ags. There's just so many potential for big plays.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
So many
Not exactly a strategic benefit.
Swap. There's the initiation factor of the Naga Siren.
Your
If they
bottom
lay
tower
down
is
a
under
Naga
attack.
Siren sleep into a Disruptor Ags, they catch like 2 or 3 heroes. Like that fight's over, just straight up. There's no saving.
Stay put. Like
I
that
agree
idea.
wholeheartedly. It's just the biggest problem right now is Timber and Shadow
why
Flame don't
not?
have a BKB. So they can't really go high ground. I mean, I don't fault them too
Hey,
much, but
buddy.
you saw what Earthshaker can do if they don't have
Shiny.
Yeah.
BKB in team fights. but
Just what I
Shadow
was
King
thinking.
picking up a harass. And he's still got the Aegis here, so I do agree, not having a BKB in this situation is amazing, because you have the Aegis, you have 2 lives, and if they initiate on you,
Mega kill!
Ooh, what are they going to go for here? They can get the 2, Loda and Nikwa. Yeah, that's what they want right there. Controlling both of those heroes. Nikwa, whoa, Shalgrave is going to save for the time being, but it seems like Loda, there's no saving him. Dichiraz actually, no, he eats the cheese just in time. Pycat unable to finish off that carry. Aegis being laid down. Good Echo Slam from Mad, gets 2. But it's still just the Aegis for the SF, and these Timbers
They don't
suck.
have buybacks on Nikwa or Loda.
Oh god, this game's over
legit.
straight up. They do not have any buybacks whatsoever. This game is over.
Pycat's in trouble too. Netted. Oh, he's
Yeah,
going
he's-
down too,
What you
maybe.
have in mind?
Mad can't really save him. So that's it. He's down for a minute and a half. Mad is going to go down a second time as well, and that is the whole entire team now
Alright.
out of
Go for
commission.
the throne. Yep.
Yeah. So Power Rangers taking game number 1 here in this 45-minute slugfest. I would say quite the fun little match. I think there was a lot of go back and forth between the two teams. I think, what would you say the biggest failure of Alliance was? Did they not take the laning phase as hard as they should have? Was some of the rotations off? What really prevented Alliance from taking control of the mid game, as we kind of theorized they should? Was it just the lone druid pick?
Like it. Yep.
I think it was Lone Druid and him going for the Midas early game, like what Carton said about you normally don't see Midas as Radiance, because if you're playing the same style as a Naga, you're gonna lose. So maybe if he had went for the Maelstrom, joined the team fights early, they could have put enough pressure in 5v5, and that could have been the key factor, but they didn't put enough pressure on Naga. They really tried. They had Mad and they tried to do it, but with these and when you only have Pycat, really do the heavy lifting in the early game with him initiating. I mean, it just wasn't really enough. So I would like to see them probably 5-man and just try to get more done and just do what you and if you even do some trades here and there, it's better. You do maybe 1 tier 1, 2 tier
Fortification in place.
towers. It's still worth it. In my opinion. They just really need to get that early Roshan going, get that really early aggression going out.
All right, guys, we're going to take a short break, and we'll be back with game number 2 of Power Rangers versus Alliance.
Your top tower is under attack.
All right. Like your style. Stay put. You're going.
Your top tower is under attack. Best step to it.
Wow, that's bright.
I'm your god too.
If you say so.
Your top tower is defending itself bravely.
Yep, yep. Hey, why not? Like that idea. What you have in mind? Yep. All right.
Your top tower is under attack. Best step to it.
Like it.
Your top tower is defending itself bravely.
Yep, yep. Away.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, boy. One paw in front of the other. Like it. Away. Uh-huh. Like your style. Come here. Just what I was thinking. What's the big idea? Hey, dirt between my toes. I'm not bad. Come on and play. Uh-huh. Every bit counts. Yep. Yep, yep. Yep. Attack!
Your top tower is under attack.
One paw in front of the other. What is that?
Killing spree!
Move it up in the world. Meepo!
Your middle tower is under attack. How could you let that happen?
All right. Like it. Uh-huh. Here's that, your eyes. If you say so. Like your style. What you have in mind? Hey, buddy! See ya! Like it! Got dirt between my... See ya! Like that idea. Hey, why not? Uh-huh. One paw in front of the other. If you say so. Like that idea. Where do you think you're going? Think I like it here. Blink dagger. All right. What you have in mind? Just what I was thinking.
Regeneration.
Like it. Like your style. Come here. Yep, yep. See ya. Got dirt between my toes. It's not tiny. Come here. I'm not very tiny. Hey, tag!
What magic is
Take
this?
it. Yep.
This brightens my heart like a ray of new hope.
Excellent choice.
Yep, yep. If you say so. Not yet. Stop. Hey, buddy. Get me. Oh, that's bright. Come on in.
Dominating!
I guess size ain't everything, huh? Got dirt between my toes. Hey, why not? Shiny. Away. Yep.
Radiant structures are fortified. That means you can't hurt him right now.
Oh, you're gonna run away! Like it. All right. Like that idea.
Killing spree!
Yep. Like your style. Like it. Hold still. Paw in front of the other.
Your middle tower is fighting for its life.
Just what I was thinking. Yep, yep. Good thinking. Uh-huh.
Welcome on back to the Dota 2 Champions League. We are right in the middle of a two-game series between Alliance and Power Rangers. Power Rangers just made it to game number one after one was
Double kill!
Power Rangers
Killing
always
spree!
had control of. Alliance just
Dominating! Double kill!
unable to put out the performance needed to take on
We die.
Belarusian. So we're gonna get into game number 2, guys.
Your top
and,
tower is defending itself.
Dominating!
Burrows, as well as my stats man, Cart Dota, who are all going to be joining me for this broadcast. Ryu, what do you think, man? Do you think Alliance actually has what it takes to tie up this 2-game series, or do you think Power Rangers is going to run away with it?
Well, I mean, they freaking picked Troll. When's the last time you say a Troll lose Dota? Let's be real here.
You sound a little bitter, Ryu. Have you been getting trashed by trolls in your pubs?
Your top tower is under attack.
Me too.
I'll tell you my win rate in pubs with troll. It's either I have a troll on my team and we win, or the trolls on the other team and lose. So that is the stat for my pub win rate.
No need to reference card Dota for that one, I guess, as well. Alliance, as you said, going to be starting off with a Troll and a Train Protector, while Power Rangers will pick up the SF and Dazzle for themselves. SF, I'm feeling pretty confident in their hands. After watching previous performances of Power Rangers, they do have the second round of bans coming up, Bristleback and Slaughter from Alliance, while the Phoenix and
Your middle tower is fighting for its life.
If you have a Train Protector, hey, you should probably ban away the.
between my toes.
You should probably ban away that Phoenix just in case.
Oh yeah, that combo.
Oh, now
So
that's what I'm
deadly.
talking about.
Oh, it's nothing to scoff at
Yep.
for sure. And well, maybe they'll do the Dazzle Phantom Lancer. I think PL could be a solution for Troll Warlord. I'm not opposed to it. I'm just trying to figure out different things that counter Troll. That's basically what you're trying to do.
Not so.
Well, that's another hero we saw last
If you
game.
say
Why not
so.
see it again? I'm really confused why they didn't.
The enemy's
ban
top
it
tower
out.
has
I would
been
ban
denied.
out Bristleback
Those
and
bastards.
another illusion-based hero like PL or Naga or
Sound
maybe
of
even, you know, I
mind
wonder how
and
CK does.
body.
CK Wisp, but there's no Wisp, obviously. So you never try it out. How does
What you
CK
have in
fare
mind?
against Troll would be a good thing?
Like it. Like your style.
I don't know. I can't see it doing very well though. The miss
If you
percentage
say
chance.
so.
You know.
True, but
Like
if you
it.
get the, if you have them locked down and I don't know, the Troll can't really hit you either though. 'Cause you have like 5. They're gonna definitely miss. You don't really hit.
All right. Well, Disruptor is going to be picked up by Alliance. I do have a stat already from Cart telling me that Mad is actually 16-5 on Tree Protector all time.
Your middle
So,
tower
hey,
is under attack.
Mad is rivaling like
Dire
Mad
structures
is
are
on
fortified.
the same kind of
That's
level
what
of
that wispy
Black, I
glow
would
around
say,
the
when it
tower
comes
means.
to, players that are very well known for strategy.
You know that middle tower that used to be
But
alive
also
and defending
clubs and
itself?
support heroes
Well,
that are
that
very
has changed.
specialized and Tree Protector as well as like bad
There is
or
no
examples of those
magic.
exact kind of heroes, and both of them
Double
have
kill!
on those two heroes. So,
this is
there's a lot of
mortality.
similarities actually.
I really ought to do something
The
about
Ogre Magi is going to be picked up now by Power Rangers. They do have a pretty tanky lineup, man. Like, the SF is actually the squishiest of the 4 different heroes, like, not including the Dazzle, because he's sitting back offering sustain to the rest of his team, but Naga Siren's got a high amount of armor to start with. Ogre Magi has lots of armor. SF usually builds into some sort of stat build, whether we see, you know, the Yule's Blink and then later on Scotty, or if we see the Mech BKB and
Got
then
dirt
going into
between my
Scotty after
toes.
that. Like, in general, we see stat builds a lot on SF. It allows him to tank up a bit, especially with his high amount of armor. So it seems like just armor is the in general line between these 4 different heroes for Power Rangers. And probably one of the best ways to deal with Troll, right?
Away.
Tank and spank. I
Shiny.
think Dazzle's always a really good hero to deal with Troll, and the last pick now from Venge. I was kind of worried about what were they gonna do for the Treant Protector pick for his living armor, and yeah, that's their only option really is the Ogre Magi with the Ignite plus the Dazzle with his Shadow Wave if he can get it off.
Hey, why not?
It could be really effective. And as long as they have something to clear out the living armor, I'm really happy. But we saw Alliance counter pick with Disruptor because they were thinking, oh crap, Power Rangers are gonna pick it. They picked Naga. They're gonna probably pick it again. So I kind of like the counter pick. And then they followed it up here with Clockwork. So like you're saying, they have a lot of armor, a lot of HP coming in from this Clockwork.
Killing spree!
That can be produced from the battery. So that's a good way to deal with it. But is it going to be enough? Because we have the Venge Swap, we have the Dazzle heals, and you could always have the Naga Illusions causing havoc. So I'm not really sold on this Clockwork pickup here as their 4th option.
Well, what do you think about this last pick from Power Rangers? The Vengeful Spirit.
Endurance
We already
run.
had the Ogre Magi, so this means Ogre Magi offlane, or does this mean Vengeful Spirit aggro tri-lane? Vengeful Spirit takes
Naga support.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Pain is
Give me a real prediction between those two. Those are the two most obvious predicament that we have for Power Rangers. Which one's the carry?
Let's see. If you go aggressive, well, Naga's aggressive. If you go aggressive with Naga, then you're gonna lose. I think Ogre versus Clockwork. He's just gonna burn your mana, but you can right kick him. But Clockwork's still gonna have all his mana.
Right.
So I don't think it'd be beneficial to doing it. Ogre going aggressive makes more, or Ogre just off lane just makes more sense for me in this game. And he can always rotate over. Maybe get a kill on the mid lane too. You have the Ignite plus the Fire Blast. And man, it's been forever since I casted an Ogre.
And presumably boots first for an Ogre Magi if he does go off lane. So Storm
We got
Spirit.
2 Ring of Protection. How much armor would that be?
That would actually be just a stupid amount. Like the right clicks would be doing nothing. That sounds awful. Don't.
Like a Techies versus you or something.
Yeah. The Storm Spirit's going to be the last pickup for Alliance. Sure enough, J4 will be picking up the Vengeful Spirit. So Power Rangers are not going to be going back to their old ways of aggro try Vengeful Spirit. That was all FNG style, straight up. I've only seen it actually like once out of Power Rangers since FNG left the team, and that was a while ago. So they're not going back to that. They're just going to be running an off lane over as expected. Just your time picking up the boost burst on him, and it's going to try and get out the early ward to block out this camp, or maybe give him some vision, which he chooses for. Meanwhile, we have a middle SF. We saw U4X, also known as FN. He's a ringer around the CIS region. Is going to be playing that mid position for Power Rangers once again, and then a defensive tri-lane around the Naga Siren with potential for J4 to be a roaming hero. Meanwhile, on the side of Alliance, kind of same thing, off lane Meepo.
Your top tower is under attack. Best step to it.
Mid.
Your top tower has fallen, and it can't get up.
Going up against the SF. Troll or Storm? Because you can put either one as the safe lane farmer. We've seen it before.
I would say Troll has a good opportunity to kill Shadowfiend.
Radiant structures are fortified. Don't waste time hitting them. Your top tower is under attack. Best step to it.
And what I would like to see is I love the last dominating.
Your top tower is defending. The
You
enemy's
gotta be
middle tower
careful
has
here, my
died a
friend. He's
noble
gonna be
death.
stunned up once. They still have the slow out from the Ignite. Good control from Ake. And that, the heal from the lead sheet is gonna be enough, as well as that good control from Ake's kinetic field. They will be able to get themselves. Yeah, Nichira, who's gonna get in the bounty road, actually snagged by Clockwork first. Will take some damage for his troubles, but well worth it. They do at least get the SF. The bounty road. And again, maybe he's just placed on him. He's gonna opt for the Wraith Band. Actually, no, Wraith Band is better in this instant, I think, versus Troll or Storm Spirit. No matter who's in,
Killing spree.
Why?
So.
But he went for the raise first. And first hit bash. Alright, well, this game is already starting off really bad.
Alright.
Shadowfiend.
Loda confirmed Bash Lord.
Your top tower is under attack. Dire
Meanwhile, the
structures are
off lane
fortified.
just here,
Just like me.
dealing with some harassment of the Disruptor. Unfortunately, the Disruptor having to go for the kinetic field to save Loda means that he doesn't have the same kind of harassment possibilities of Thunderstrike. And they're actually having to keep both supports here in lane just to zone out the Ogre Magi, which means no options for pulling. If you actually see, the Ogre Magi didn't block out this pull camp, but he did just give himself some vision to see rotation.
Loda just like manning that hell up in mid lane. And now he's got level 2. Now he can play really aggressive on Shadowfiend.
Between my toes.
Careful right now.
It's kind of weird that he's playing so aggressive and he has no reach anymore. It's understandable, like, when you have 4-man shield, yeah, you can push that advantage, but since he had to use some of his early tangos, he's completely out of regen right now, and he's not bringing himself in. That's the weirder thing. He doesn't bring himself an early set of tangos. He's actually trying to go for the first. But how's he keep up his regeneration?
I don't know. Shadowfiend should be playing a lot more aggressive.
They who live by the wand shall die by my blade.
Top room 2. They're gonna secure top room and bottom room with Shadow Race.
Loda's actually just going for bottle now. I thought he was going to go, like, boots. Seeing as how aggressive he was, I thought he was really going to try and push that with an early set of boots, but he's going bottle, so he'll get that in a second. And that will obviously give him the regeneration.
The ward scouted out J4 picking up this rune. He should go snipe the courier.
Oh, that's actually a really good idea. Loda's picked up his bottle. The courier's on the way now. J4 is still just sitting here. They should know about this invis, right? But Loda's playing too aggressive. He's now going to be caught. Stun 1. Raze is 1 and 2. Are able to finish him off in first blood, going the way of our Shadow Fiend. A great start here for the Power Rangers crew in game number 2.
Maybe he cut the same way as we did. He's going for the bottle snipe.
Endurance run.
What Loda was doing. Like, I don't know. They had perfect vision.
All right.
Really big misplay, and giving that first blood to Shadow Fiend, that is not the start you need for after you're down 1 series here.
Like your style.
We still have a free farming Storm Spirit Pycat. Pycat is a big playmaker on those kind of aggressive killing heroes, whether it's the Lina, the Storm Spirit. He's got a couple other heroes like that up his sleeve that are all, he's very well known for playing at a proficient pro level. The attempted pull going to be intercepted by Nikwa. Sineko regains at least control of the range creep, but the melee creeps will be snagged by Nikwa. SF, who's now level 5 compared to Troll's level 4, will be able to deal with the Troll's aggression much, much better now. Between his bottle and the spamming of raises, there should be no problems with aggression or getting CS. It's pretty much big one because of that first blood.
Oh man, he lost because of mud golems in his safe lane camp.
I guess the crown passes to me.
Top lane play.
Yeah, they're going in for it. Loda and Cheshire Cat, they do get both hit by the Whirling Axes, but you've got U-Force here. The kinetic field kind of helps, but the double damage actually picked up by Loda. They're going to be able to burst him down with another raise. Now Matt is going to be next on the chopping block. Yep, they're going to try and run uphill. Cheshire Cat gets ahead of the kinetic field. Raise. Nope, doesn't actually throw it out. Matt will survive because of that. If he'd hit him with the raise, I think Cheshire Cat would have run down Matt. Really still gunning for it here. Cheshire Cat forced back, but they don't realize that the SF, an unnatural amount of early aggression. Nuke 1 takes out the tree. Now trying to go for Ake as well. They're slowing him down with his Orb of Venom. They can really go for this kill. Long range raise. He can land it. Oh no, he misses it. Oh, big fail there from the SF.
Wow, he has a TP this early too. Oh man. Oh, Clockwork did take down Shadow Priest in the bottom lane, so that's almost level 6 for him. Him, Nikwa, and the Storm Spirit are going to be the way back into this game. Pycat and Clockwork hooking up, getting some kills. Really big.
Yeah, I can only presume like just Nikwa was in the snags.
He was in the water. He was in the. I think he was going for the rune in the bottom because he died in the river.
Ah, okay. Alright, Cheshire Cat, ever since that 2 kills that he's been part of, that's a huge bump in experience for a hero that was at least at level 1 being zoned out quite heavily. So his early amount of experience not keeping up with Clockwork. Speaking of him, Clockwork actually managed to snag Sineko again and is going to try and go for this kill, but it's too... Oh, never mind. Rocket will finish him off. Seems like the Dazzle didn't have enough for a Shadow Wave. And does end up dying to that Rocket. Well played by Nikwa. I mean, last game, he wasn't really able to take over the game in submissive act as much as I think we hoped to see. But with this early start on Clockwork, there should be no problems for him.
I'm almost worried because like last game, it's not going to be the same.
You ain't going
Triple kill!
Okay. No, he's fine. Thought he was going to be caught by J4 and Cheshire Cat. Yeah, level of Bloodlust for Cheshire Cat. I kind of like that. It's kind of nice. The early bump in movement speed, plus the Ogre actually dished out quite a lot of right clicks in these fights, especially with the Orb of Venom. Looking to go on Ake, but they kind of spoil their advantage. They're jumping a little bit too early. The rotations, though, from Alliance, they're going to try and get a kill here. Glimpse back, and they will catch the Ogre. Cheshire Cat, especially with Pycat as well coming over. Oh no, Nikwa! That is one of those things that'll start you tilting. Still, Pycat is going to be able to get the kill for them. Still had plenty of mana thanks to the Soul Ring pickup by him.
Like it.
And they do manage to get a double off of the rotation from Pycat.
Like it.
I think that was just a Clockwork didn't have enough. Looked like to me. I don't think he missed it, so it was just a little bit unfortunate for him.
They got the kill anyway, so. In my opinion, it's so easy to tilt on a clockwork when you miss that first hook. And you're like, oh god, what have I done? I missed what should be a guaranteed kill. Nikwa with that ward. I'm loving that ward. That is a beauty. Seneco's going to be caught here. He's going to have to try and use the Shallow Grave once again, but I think he's dead as Nikwa is once again going to try and go for the snipe out. Oh no! Oh, Nikwa! Oh, that is... Oh my god, he still got it. That TP out was so slow. Nikwa gets it at the last half second there. As the TP out from the Dazzle is not in time. Ditchira, Haster or no, won't be able to do anything to stop or get vengeance for his support.
Yeah. Well, this is another problem coming in from Power Ranger side. They're just all farming the jungle right now. There's no jungle left with the Naga, but picking up the rune here. Less clockwork wins here. Should be fine. Got images up.
Top lane, oh, Cheshire Cat gets picked up by Pycat as well as Mad.
Like that idea.
And Pycat's definitely starting off pretty nice here. I mean, the middle lane might not have gone that well for load up, but really a troll isn't one of those heroes that takes over the game at that like 20-minute marker. He likes to farm up and take over more like the 30 to 35-minute mark. So if Pycat is able to kind of like control the tempo of this game early on, yeah, Seneko is going to be picked up. Again, Seneko, who was such a huge player for Power Rangers in game number 1, is on a feeding spree here in game number 2.
Yeah, it's just him doing too much bottom lane and then getting picked off by Meepo. Now he's trying to get levels mid lane while he's in the jungle. I guess you could say that's better than having your shadow. Still, he's waving skills.
Agony.
Definitely not what you want for saving the game. Giving the easy levels, fast levels to Disruptor. He gets this fast level ticks. We saw what happened last game. So
Rotation to bottom lane. We have Ake, who is going to refill the bottle of Nikwa. I think that's all he came down here for. He doesn't have his level 6, so there's not a whole lot of kill possibilities. Push in, trying to catch him. Nikwa does have a hook shot here. Does throw it out. Goes for Ditchira. Now he is level 7. They're actually going to back up. They can go for J4 instead, but it seems like the rotation of the Ogre is going to ensure that Nikwa goes down. J4 is probably going to be their turnaround kill, but at least it is a good one-for-one trade-off.
he wanted the Shallow Grave and he didn't get it.
2 for 1, maybe. Ake's going to go down as well as he's trapped in the corner here, and the SF, who's already here, will allow them to push in that bottom lane. Pycat unable to do anything about the mass of heroes in his bottom lane. Instead, trying to go for the bottom lane. Illusion's not bad. He knows he can't put a stop to this bottom lane push. Instead, though, I think Loda's got the right idea. Let's instead go for the pick-off in middle. Maybe get that Vengeful Spirit, or at least push down that Tier 1 tower middle as best can.
Back out of the woodwork.
That might be able to allow them to this middle fight. I can't just touch one. Oh, I'll get here too. Euphoric.
Yeah, he's probably dead here. The rotation in is not going to be in time. The ultimate, no, the bash. It actually stops him. Pycat also using the disable as well. Loda is going to be stunned up though, so it's going to be a trade-off. 1 for 1.
That's very unfortunate because Shadow Priest TP, but SF already used the tower first, so they had to delay TP time. And if he had it, that would have been an easy save coming in from the Shadow Priest, and they would have turned it around, and that would have been the right thing for Power Rangers. Just that next
Cheshire Cat going to be grabbed here by Nikwa. Ake going to join in the fun with his own ultimate. Taking over Ogre Magi. He may be able to.
Roshan has fallen to the dire.
Impressive. Too much. Double ultimates for that 1 kill. Meanwhile, how's Pycat doing on his market? He's got 1 of the Oblivion staffs, and that's
One
it.
paw in front of the
But
other.
he's still pretty good in net worth.
Matt just sitting up here all alone, level 7.
Away.
2,000 gold on him.
Is he gonna go for the fast Aghanims? It looks like it. He's got 2,000 gold to, buy a point booster now, and he'll be halfway. Grab one of those stat items as well. 6 to 10, 12 minutes in. Push in from Power Rangers into this middle lane. The living armor will help protect this Tier 1 tower, but there's only so much they can do against so many heroes, especially with Alliance. Their lineup's way more pickoff oriented. Again, the Troll likes to just farm up this period of time, and Clockwork and Storm Spirit are more pickoff heroes than they are true team fighters, at least in the first 20 minutes of the game. Looks like they may still try and force back Power Rangers. Ake's the first to come. He's got his glimpse ready to go. The hook shot in. Nikwa doesn't wait for the glimpse back, and now Nikwa's actually going to be blown up. Maybe some hubris by him, thinking he can actually go into that one. The damage from Ignite is not quite enough. He drops down to 30 HP, and the bottle will actually heal him above that poison touch of the Dazzle. So, really surprised he made the jump there. Thought they were going to glimpse back first. Yeah, he's going to be glimpsed back into the Static Storm. They still have enough to be able to protect him.
Just what I was thinking.
And now with all those ultimates are gone now, Power Rangers will finally be able to push in. They have enough sustain with Dazzle. We're permanently hurt by all that aggression from Alliance now fall.
Hey, why not?
Amazing understanding coming in from Power Rangers. Even though they might have the Naga lane game carry, they're still realizing that, yeah, once their ultis are on cooldown, they have a storm and they have a tree, and they're just trying to split us up on the map. We can take these towers really easy, and it's great understanding.
One paw
Nice
in front of the
mechanism early on from the Shadow Fiend, not going for the Yules, just so they have enough sustain for these team fights, and they don't need
big
Venge level
plans
6.
for
They
this.
don't need, well, they had Dazzle level 6 there.
Come
Still,
on in,
able to get out. But I mean,
Just what I was
Ake's a madman right now. All these kinetic kills are just causing trouble.
I'm top. He's got a mech, but I don't think that's going to be enough. Pycat slowing him down. Oh, never mind. You actually have the Dazzle here with some reinforcements. The Ogre Machai as well as J4's Vengeful Spirit. They'll get the stun onto Pycat. They can swap him. Oh, never mind. No level 6 on J4 just yet. He's low on mana anyway. So they won't be able to get a kill out of that. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Naga Siren plays that lane, but we do have a relic complete on her. So the farm of the Naga Siren isn't really being shut down by Alliance at all.
Like your style.
Midas for the Train Protector. So no fast Aghanims, but the Midas should allow you to go for that big upgraded ultimate pretty soon.
And the ward will take out, so they're going to get that counter ward pretty easily. I don't know. Do you agree with him going for the Midas or even going for Ags? Because if they had Ags, they could just put the trees everywhere in the enemy jungle and just see where Naga's farming in.
I guess at that point, like, I agree with you if they're actually going to give enough priority to Mad to allow him to finish up Aghanims, like straight up just farms and gets Aghanims and then he's good to go, then yeah, I think Ags first. But it might be that he may not have those opportunities, in which case Midas allows him to get the Aghanims levels just as fast. Like very similar to the Ancient Apparition Midas instead of going straight Aghanims, you know? It's the fact that you can pick up your Midas, get those levels, and still pick up a pretty fast Aghanim Scepter, if not just as fast, due to the fact that you're usually not allowed to farm as much as you want to just go straight Aghanims.
If you say so.
Yeah, they have this sentry too. Mad might be caught out.
They saw it too. They have any more counter wards if next one's too late.
Illusion!
The tree does reveal a lot of heroes in that enemy, or in their own jungle. Power Rangers clustering up in the bottom half of the map, which means Alliance have the opportunity to take this tier 1 tower in the top lane, unless some teleportations manage to turn things around. Matt is sitting here, ready to go with his overgrowth. More TPs in. They're going to catch Loda. Oh dear, I don't think Matt can intercept this at all. They're going to slow down Loda enough, and nice job staying next to this cliff. Very well played by Seneko and J4. Get the pick off they need.
It was really weird going in without Ake being there.
Stay away!
Not having to send somebody back when they TP'd. That's a big thing because Venge is now level 6
One paw in front of the
Yeah,
other.
you control the first hero with Kinetic Field Static Storm. You throw back the second or third hero back with Glimpse. Like, usually Disruptors are really good versus those mass TP defenses, but since they didn't have them, just free pickoff on Loda.
Yeah, they really thought that they weren't going to defend that, and they were wrong, completely wrong. And that's another tower, and that's the Radiance done for Naga. We saw this from last game too. She had boots or bots and Radiance at 20 minutes. So is she going to have the same read in this game? I believe so at this rate. Pycat, it still doesn't have his Orchid too. Well, it's gonna be soon though, so.
You know, I was just about to ask you. I thought BKB would be the go here versus Clockwork, Disruptor, and Storm Spirit, especially Storm Spirit with an Orchid when you don't have any use on the DSF. But it seems like instead he's going to go for Manta, I would presume, which is still a counter to the Clockwork as well as to the Storm Spirit Orchid. Do you agree with that pickup, or do you think it's better to?
Okay, so BKB doesn't stop the Overgrowth, doesn't stop the Clockwork, doesn't stop Troll Bashes. Whereas you can do, and it doesn't. Well, the thing that the most key thing is that Sin back.
Cheshire Cat has just been lured into a trap here from Nico, but the swap goes out from J4. Still nice ultimate there from Ake, splitting the damage between the two, able to control J4, going for Cheshire Cat on the left stand, but it's still the SF who's the ruler of these engagements. Yeah, bounce back there from the Cogs. Saved his ally. In the end, it's just a pick off on the Vengeful Spirit.
Like that idea.
Found a way to knock it. Lotus trying to split push. He might get caught out for it.
Have in mind.
There's help for all.
I think it's needed to get BKB just for the disruptor feedback. That's the biggest thing. But I think the Manta is great too. For dodging Tree Ulti and Storm Spirit Orchid. It is two sides of the coin.
Do you think that he should still go BKB after Manta, or is that too much mid-game focus on his eye?
Well, I don't think he really needs it if he's not going for it now, because
Your middle tower is under attack. How could you let that happen?
The Graves, you've got Naga Siren Sleep. As long as your allies are near you,
Your middle tower is fighting for its life.
Alright, 7-11. Favorite time of the night.
Your middle tower has fallen.
Into this game, we have about a very slight gold lead for Alliance. Bigger.
Dire has fortified
right
its
now.
structures.
We know that because Power Rangers have
Your middle tower is under attack. How could you let that happen?
a more economical splitting up of the map that has allowed them to get a lot more solo experience.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Jungle farming up this lane. They've given a lot of attention over to their 4 position.
Your middle
That
tower is under attack.
is
How
minus
could you let that
another
happen?
reason that they're well ahead in experience. Also has been given a lot of farm time as well. Has Hannah Midas as well as Blink Booster. So that Aghanim's is still going to be pretty quick in this round.
I feel fine.
Yeah,
Don't know
that-
what
I think
everyone's
that's
worried
fine.
about.
Oh, Mad's dead.
Cat Award, yeah, he's going to be spotting out Mad. He's going to keep running himself farther down. They know he's still down here. They have the smoke that's going to pop the TP out. They see him, stun goes out just in time. They throw all their disables. Mad? No, he's not making it out. I was just about to say, he just walked away from that engagement. It would have been hilarious. But he gave a lot of time to his friends. Alliance managed to take the tier 1 tower to the bottom lane in the meantime.
I'm not exactly sure who won out on that, because yeah, tier 1 tower went down, but that's also Mad not getting money for the Ags. I think that's the biggest factor in this game for me, is just the Ags as fast as you can on trees, so you scout out this Naga everywhere on the map and try to pick them up with the Storm Spirit Clock.
Cheshire Cat moving up is going to intercept Lona here in the jungle. Not much she can really do about this. Does force out a TP from Nikwa, who will find Ditchira, but again, not a hero he could really go on because of Mirror Image.
An Ogre, however.
Not yet.
Oh, they most certainly
Dirt
can
between
if
my
they
toes.
actually find
One or
him.
the other.
Both wards ran out at the same time, though. That was pretty funny.
Yeah, I'm
Look at
gonna
that,
beat you.
Ditchira's hiding himself in the tree here. Didn't even have his Radiance active.
Good thinking.
He's turned it off just for the sake of
So
secrecy.
smart. Oh,
Just
Nico
when I
would have
like
found him
that
right now.
idea.
Nikwa, if only you thrown that rocket there. But yeah, if he had the Radiance on,
If you say so.
Clockwork gets burnt and would have actually gone, oh hey, Nagasaren's still here, guys.
Like it.
Yeah, that would have been a wasted. No, he doesn't even have a TP, so yeah,
Like
he would have
your
been dead
style.
for sure. Here comes the Boots of Travel, though. Here they come.
Yep.
Yeah,
Free
making their
booties.
ways over. Emperor Eyes of Snake
Like it.
is the name of the arachnid from the support player of Power Rangers. Alliance are going to go for another push in this the top lane this time around. They will bring Ake with them. But is it going to be enough? Because this time around, I don't think we're going to see TV rotation. Power Rangers are already here. And they're going to be wrapping up through the jungle.
Yep, yep.
Ake. Oh god, Ake's
Why
dead.
not?
Ake's so dead.
Very,
oh, poor guy.
very.
Do they have a gem or anything?
Yep, yep.
Sentry does, so they're not
So
gonna
that's
be bad here.
Oh, big pick off
say
there.
so.
Ditch your raw. Activates the ultimate. And does manage to find Nikwa.
Hey, why not?
Oh god, he jumps out! He jumped over to Matt, who was invisible. Nikwa, is he actually getting out of this one? They give him the invis. Oh my god, what a clutch play.
Here comes Roshan. Oh, Alliance.
That is insane. Roshan going to be taken in the meantime. Wow. What a play there from Nikwa. That was clutch as all hell.
I'm speechless.
Yep, yep.
That was really amazing.
And they may not even get this tier 2 tower in the top lane. Normally the trade-off.
Good thinking.
Roshan in
And then
exchange
no
for tier
sleep
2.
and no mana on Naga too.
Yeah, I don't think they should be sticking around at all. Because if anything, Alliance are going to force the fight with that Aegis they just picked up on Pycat.
Just what I was thinking.
So Power Rangers do back themselves up. Small trade-off. Where you go. They pick off
Killing spree.
tier 1 power bottom lane. Pick off, who did they pick off? They picked off Ake.
Ake.
Yeah, but they trade away Roshan.
Yeah, Alliance definitely getting the better trades in this game, and I think Power Rangers, they need to get a gem. Absolutely necessary, and they need to put it on one of their cores. Most likely Naga again. They had it last game and they put it on her, and they just need to use that and go around.
They're going to need it eventually at this rate, just because the Aghanims on the Dream Protector is going to come up. Bloodstone almost finished on Pycat. That is going to be a gigantic increase of power for the Storm Spirit as well. And we've got 3,800 gold. Do we go straight Butterfly for the SF?
The enemy's top tower has fallen. Yes,
A lot
that's
of
how it's
bank
done.
right now. And he already has the Manta. Maybe he decides to go for the right-click build. Scotty pick up? No, he's going back for the BKB. Sorry, looking at the one. I thought he was going back for the BKB. Looks like Nikwa's actually looking for the Aghanim Scepter.
Let's get and if
You really
did
agonize
Butterfly-
over these decisions, don't you?
Yeah, there it is. It was Butterfly. Yes, you're right. Because it's really good. I love when you see different items come out every game. I don't like seeing Saint Shadow midnight.
Yeah, Cheshire Cat's dead.
I don't like seeing the same builds coming out every game, like Thane and Yasha.
Roshan has fallen to the Radiant. A fine piece of work.
Sniper. I don't like seeing the same items every game. I like seeing different flavors, man.
All right.
So our SF, who's now level 16,
One
will
paw in front of the
finish
other.
up that Butterfly pretty soon, unless he gets shut down by a rotation. Pycat is
What you have in mind?
definitely a fearsome beast right now, but he's not really an acceptable
Dominating.
solo hero up against the SF anymore. His Orchid doesn't do anything because the SF has that Manta as well as Mech, which are both very effective items versus Orchid.
Hey, why not?
Yep. There's the Bloodstone you wanted, and
What
it's
you have in mind?
basically done now.
How hilarious
talk
would it be to
about-
watch Mad die
Yep.
to this illusion? Like, look at him. He actually could be dead if the illusion came over Riptide.
Come on and
We just haven't seen him 3-0-3. We haven't seen Pycat much in this game. I mean, that's
Your middle
showing
tower
how
is
much
fighting for
he's
its life.
putting in all their veins right now.
Your middle tower has fallen on hard
Constantly have the
times.
map
Dead
pressured on
time.
their
Dire
side.
structures are fortified, just like
I
me.
mean, let's think about it this way. Is late game in Power Rangers side or Alliance side?
I think it's actually still on the Power Rangers side, but I don't know. It comes down to the supports, I think. The supports are better for Alliance. PR is dead. Well, Seneco's dead, rather. Orchid will pop him. J4 doesn't see the opportunity for a good swap or anything like that. But yeah, it's kind of hard to say. It's like Ultimate Giant in the good late game, just because multi-cast with Agnes is pretty insane. But what about the supports? Dazzle and Vengeful Spirit are nice mid-game players. All that good late game compared to double Aghanims of Disruptor and Dream Protector.
Just what I was thinking.
Tough calls, tough calls. I think the biggest deal is going to be when Disruptor gets a Blink Dagger and an egg. That's going to be an initiation, and yep, there we go, finally.
You say so.
Alright, this is when the game starts getting really interesting for Alliance. They have a lot of ways to deal with Naga Siren, it feels like now. And what is she farmed right now? She has her Manta style. So she can Manta out of the Overgrowth, but then she won't be able to Manta out of the Orchid from Storm. This is gonna be...
Like your style.
I just really want to see how this unfolds now.
They had it spent like half the game because he went for like the maxed out Nature's Guys first and everything.
Hey,
well,
why
not
not?
first, second after Living Armor. But he's beginning to lay down vision
Like
everywhere.
that idea.
Setting up every 25 seconds
What
those
you have in
plays
mind?
in the forest. And we still don't have a gem on the side of Power Rangers. And this is
Just what I
something,
was thinking.
Ryu, that we have seen and we've talked about plenty of times. How good are the teams at being able to deal with the Dream Protector constantly setting up eyes and getting vision up? They don't have any counter vision, or they don't have a gem up anymore. Well, they do still have like a hatchet on the Naga Siren. You really need a dedicated support to have a gem and a hatchet in order to shut down the vision of the Dream Protector.
I was just gonna talk about that. Both supports need to get this off.
Yep.
Get ya. Could be, yep.
Yeah,
Getting
he's
gone
done.
on.
One paw in front of the other.
Orchid takes him out. Unfortunately, he didn't have Manta for another 4 seconds, so he doesn't get the opportunity to pop Manta and try and get off his ultimate or anything.
Like that idea.
And it seems like the way this game is going, Alliance are going to even up this series. They're going to tie 1-1. They are growing that gold lead progressively over the last 5 minutes or so, sitting about a 5K lead. Experience has always been in their favor, but continues to grow further and further for them as well. And this is pretty important about this point in the game where you compare Storm Spirit, who is sitting at level 17, to heroes like, well, the Naga Siren at level 13. Naga Siren levels doesn't matter as much, but Storm Spirit's levels certainly do matter quite a lot.
There's another reason why maybe Shadow Fiend didn't want to go to BKB.
You have learned nothing.
Oh, never mind. Hold that thought. You correct.
Meepo is going to be stunned up here. Left side, we do have Pycat. They're going to try and set up on him. The ultimate being let loose from the SF. They blow him up. Nice timing. That was beautiful. Ake also going to go down here as the two supports come back from their attempted kill on Meepo. And just make sure that Ake does end up following Pycat to the ground. So 11-14, 30 minutes in. Power Rangers strike back pretty hard, and now their opportunity to hit straight down middle lane. That was, I have to say, a beautiful combination. I know, right? That was... Like, it's understandable if you can get Yules and do that on the Storm Spirit, but with the Naga Siren, that is so hard. Neequa now going to jump in. They're going to go for the SF. Swapped out, though. And now Neequa stunned up, but Loda and Pycat are able to take out the Dazzle already. There goes that sustain. U4X going to be chased down by Pycat. The miss percentage chance is not enough to save the SF, as Loda now going to be stunned up. Multicast with the Naga Siren illusions on him. Is it going to be enough? They have an Ignite as well. The Living Armor may be just enough. They have another Riptide coming up in a second. The illusions are down. And now Cheshire Cat gotta get the hell out of Dodge.
Yeah, she's coming down to the Bloodstone. Pycat respawning early, and then they didn't have the Manta or the Shadow. So really well played, going back in for that initiation. And Dazzle getting caught out up there.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Being able to use the Shallow Grave, that's what they needed. They had the bench swap, but still. Need more items on
The enemy's bottom tower has fallen.
She's doing a lot of burn damage and split pushing, but in teamfight, she still needs a butterfly or a diffusal blade to take it to the Alliance side right now.
Do you think you go for like the butterfly heart build and tank up, or do you feel the offensive nature of diffusal, especially up against heroes like Storm Spirit, is the better option for the Naga Siren?
I want to see the gem we've been talking about on the Naga, then get the then get the butterfly. I think butterfly is perfect in this situation. Also, Heart. I think she doesn't have enough survivability, so probably Heart into Butterfly or Heart into Diffusal. Just to be putting out as much damage. Because you know Storm's not going to be going for MKB, but she is gonna. The Storm is gonna be going for Sheepsticks. So that's the other counter to Butterfly. Your MKB or Sheepsticks.
Mad sitting invisible here, waiting to set up his next Eyes in the Forest. The smoke does pop, and they may catch out Matt. No, they don't. They can get Nequa, perhaps. Nequa does have another hook shot. Can he do it again? Swamp goes out. He's blocked out. And no opportunity for a hook to Matt. This time around, Power Rangers do shut him down quick enough. Mass counter wards being laid out. They really want control of this Roshan pit. You can completely understand why Power Rangers have been feeling kind of out of sorts here for a while. They have the SF and the Naga Siren very farm, but the rest of Alliance as a whole is getting more farm over time. So in order to reclaim some control of the map and push down some of these towers, they really need that extra life. Loda is going to be, oh, this is a big pick off. Loda's got BKB and TP out. They do have an ensnare though, so as long as Nichira doesn't actually screw anything up here, this should be a kill. Seneko, oh my god! Perma bash, bottom lane. There goes Cheshire Cat. Go wide. It's a great pickoff. Now control. Full that's Perma bash out of control. Lockdown
I think it's worth it just killing Loda, because if Loda's not getting his MKB or his Scotty in the next, 10 minutes, that could be enough leadway for the Shadow Fiend and the Naga just to, go head to head. And well, they didn't get the early Roshan time. Oh, Shadow Fiend, yep.
Bye-bye, J4. He's gonna die. Meanwhile, farther up, SF does get jumped by Nequa, pulls him back with the Static Storm. The U4X may die here. He's still got a mech, and Nichira is here with the response. In fact, if anything, get off the mech! U4X! Oh my god, so close to going down there.
Structures
where he really just there should have been no possibility of him dying there, but almost got picked up.
Plays happen there.
Again comes in with the clutch saves.
Like it.
Scythe of Ice soon on Pycat. In fact, he's got it right now.
Yep.
So that is obviously a huge pickup. Gives him way more opportunities to go for this Naga Siren and SF, who were countering him with the Manta. But now that hard disable is going to offer a wider possibilities for the Storm Spirit in picking off these cores.
I would like to see U4X, I would like to see him go for a Sheepstick or him go for a Lincoln just to counteract, the Storm Spirit and the Disruptor. I don't think he really needs a Scotty. I mean, right now he just needs to find a way to survive a little bit more. I think he has enough survivability with the Manta, the Mech. Well, I don't think he has enough, even with the Mech and the Manta style and the Butterfly. You just saw the hook shot and the Disruptor ulti. If that hadn't been a Disruptor ulti, I mean, what happened to Aki's ulti? It kind of like fell off. He should have had his Agni by a long time ago. But this team fight for Roshan.
Yeah, the vision, thanks to Eyes in the Forest, is actually doesn't give them any to the pit. Oh, what a jump from Nequa! He locks down 3 inside the pit. They do have the sleep that goes out, but BKB activated by Loda. He's trying to get inside those cogs. He's going to beat down J4, Nichira. They do manage to get the Aegis. U4X will probably die here. Pops the Manta, does as much damage to Pycat as possible. In fact, turns on to Ake trying to get that kill. He does get it, and he finally does go down. Nichira and U4X will now form a perimeter around the Roshan pit. Cheshire Cat going to be picked off farther down. They just leave U4X and Nichira alone. But does U4X actually get out of here? Hookshot misses barely. Pycat now trying to chase down our SF, who already popped his flutter in order to get him the extra movement speed. Scythe of Ice slows him down. Loda on the way. And I don't think SF gets out of here alive. Pull back, another hookshot, and run down by the 3 cores of Alliance, who strike big. They don't get Roshan, and Aegis was picked up by the SF, but they still win the fight, and that's all that matters.
Yep. That was a nice sleep to set up the kill on Roshan, but by the time that happened, Shadow Priest, Bench, and overall died. So it's very unfortunate that they got split up.
Running down Nichira. Nichira actually, why did he blow every? Oh, okay.
Like it.
He's trying to get some distance. Oh god. He's got to keep Nikwa asleep here.
Just what I was
TP out. Pycat sees him. Oh, God, he got the side device.
No.
Oh, Ditchara played it too ballsy. And he gets bit and loses the gem. Oh, God, that's going to give the map control right back over to Mad, who can now
bottom tower is
farm
under
up with
attack.
all of his
Not
ice in the
exactly a
forest, take
strategic
over the
benefit.
jungle, and get those all
Like
over.
that idea.
So Power Rangers go sitting in a decent position with that gem and taking down those
The Radiant
eyes
have
and
carved their
going
names
to
in
Roshan
history.
to,
Roshan has fallen.
absolutely terrible position 37 minutes into this game. The heavy drop down in both net worth and experience, showing the way that Alliance are going to be able to win this game in the next 5 to 10 minutes if they continue on this line of trajectory. We do have a refresher now picked up by Mad, so he's got the double overgrowth. I've talked about this before. Overgrowth does an amazing amount of damage once you get that Aghanims. When you've got the refresher going on, it's 4.5 seconds times what? 75? What's the damage?
175 damage per second.
So, oh my god, I did the math for this not too long ago. But that's like 850 damage, I think, something like that. 350. That's 700 damage.
350, 700.
Yep.
Yeah. So 700
700.
damage out of one overgrowth.
700 plus 2.5. So like 820.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or no, 775. I can't. Whatever. Math
Anyway, it's somewhere around there.
Anyway.
You're talking about a lot of damage out of refresher overgrowth, all over the map. And this is the amazing thing that I saw, well, we both saw from the MSI Dragon battle,
Like
is
that
that the
idea.
Train Protector 1 position that he did end up taking that
If you
whole
say
entire
so.
tournament up against Hellraisers. The one position Train Protector, allowing you to be able to take over control of the map and also get like those kind of global pickoffs.
Like
Of
it.
course, they were running with that Ancient Apparition. And,
One
oh, nice hook
point,
shot.
front of the
Nico
other.
grabs U4X with the overgrowth over the top, and Pycat coming in with the side device. Nice swap from J4, but it may not be enough. The cloak's back. And now U4X stuck in the cage once again. The ultimate goes out from the Naga Siren, but Mad just like, hello. Free kill for me. Yeah, I'll take it.
That was pretty funny.
Like it.
Just walked in up and clubbed him.
3 deaths, 16 to 28, 39 minutes into this game. And Alliance now, I mean, they've been building this advantage over time,
thank you.
building and building and building, but this is now the time to end.
Hey!
Yep, this is, there's not much they can do. It's a 2v5 scenario in this game right now.
Alright.
Ogre, yeah, Ogre Shadow Priest Venge just do nothing right now.
Well, hook shot gonna miss, so does Pycat's attempt to jump on the Naga Siren.
Your middle barracks are under attack.
Get that tier 2
Those are my
tower,
favorite
and they
barracks.
still have one. Let's
Dire has fortified.
He
its
really
structures.
doesn't have to worry about using too much of his mana with
Your
the
middle barracks are not
SF
long for
still
this
down
one.
for 40 seconds. It's probably going to be a full lane of racks. Possibly more.
Your middle
Power
barracks have
Rangers
fallen.
attempt to
You
get
shame
past
your family.
and die.
I declare I guess the crown passes.
Wow. I can't believe they didn't force it. At least take down the tier 3 tower.
One
A bit
point in
skittish.
front of the other.
It's being laid down by Sineko, but not fast enough to see Mad. And that would be a huge kill. Mad's actually holding on to the gem right now. Surprised he's the one holding on to it. I know he
Hey, why
can
not?
wander around invisible and see the counter wards and also try and pick off the
Yep, like
wards
your
that Power
style.
Rangers set up, but it also feels like a bit of a risk. Because that invis here does get spotted out and they kill him. Well, they take the gem away and just counter him even further.
Well, I'm trying to figure out how Power Rangers get back into this
What you
game.
have in mind?
It's gonna be really hard. That gem loss 3-4 minutes ago, that's the biggest contributing factor, and them not picking it up 10 or 15 minutes later. And Chef Shark Cat just blown up here.
Taking out. What do you think about the SF picking up the sheep stick? I think it's kind of necessary in this game.
Yep, yep.
They don't have enough lockdown versus the Storm Spirit, that's for sure. Shakespeare Cat clearly is not getting an Aghanims this game, or if he does, it's a half an hour from now. So I'm feeling like they kind of needed that extra hard disable, and you know, Scythe of Ice on the SF, why not? It's been seen before in the past.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I like Scythe of Ice here. I just think the biggest problem is him not having a BKB is
See ya.
probably hurting
See
him.
ya.
Even though you have the
One
bench
point in
swaps
front of the
and the
Your bottom tower
Bench
is
swap
injured.
the shallow grave.
thinking.
It's still not enough. When the enemy clockwork has the blade mail, and you're not allowed to really, you're always forced to go into BKB in my opinion. And then you also have to be worrying about Storm Spirit hexing the glimpse back.
Your bottom tower, long may its denial be remembered.
Him wanting to dodge Orchid and the tree ulti, it's understandable why he wanted to go for it. But I think he needed it afterwards to not go for the butterfly and just get the BKB and then into butterfly or something.
Look at the vision right now from Alliance. They have pretty good control of the enemy jungle, to say the least.
Just what I was thinking.
These movements from Power Rangers are always being spotted out by Alliance. Trying to force staff some trees down. But Stormsuit is actually going to be able to grab J4. Nice read there from Pycat, seeing the opportunity to grab one support and perhaps grab that offlaner as well, as the Orchid should be enough to finish him off. Shell Grave will actually last just a little bit longer than the Orchid. And he'll be okay. Farther down though, U4X, that's the most important kill for Alliance right there, taking down that heavy carry.
Dang, I was saying U4X like 10 times and I was muted. Well, that's poor guy.
Down for the count. Scotty picked up by the troll. Alliance are definitely not jumping the gun when it comes to pushing down this game too early. Nor should you. When you got a Treant Protector, it's like the enemy team can't actually farm up their own jungle. Like, what did they do? They're left with smokes and trying to go through gem and hatcheting down all the trees. But
if you say so.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Grabs Cheshire Cat. Not sure if that's the jump he really wanted to make, though. Bit overextended, and he will probably die here. No, actually, Pycat jumps in. Interception. Silence goes out. But the sleep from Dichira. He's going to try and still run down Nikwa. One illusion on him with Riptide trying to block out that hook shot. Nicely played, and the stun to finish him off. Melee Rax does fall. Lona pops the BKB, trying to beat down Cheshire Cat, force staff forward. He's going to give him some distance, turn around, trying to get the stun on a Pycat, but he's jumping around simply too much, and he ends up dying in the end. Range Rax to fall as well, as now Mad comes in with his Boots of Travels, and Alliance, who were refraining from pushing in for so long, now come in with just one fell swoop and win the game. 44 minutes into it, GG call from Power Rangers. So a tie there in this two-game series. Alliance do end up making the comeback here in this two-game series, making it 1-1.
Really well executed from them. And yeah, I just think, it's kind of like when you have a Naga, you're forced to go into the later stages of the game, but when the enemy team has 5 cores and you only have 2, it felt like this game. Because, I mean, when you have a Disruptor with an Ags, a Tree with an Ags, Refresher, it's just
what I was thinking. If you
Nico
say
played
so.
outstanding this game. Kudos to him. Pycat, solid performance as well. Farming up and then getting the pickoffs everywhere on all these supports. So, Storm Spirit,
Dirt between my
Storm
toes.
Spirit last pick, probably the best thing for Alliance.
All right, guys. Well, this series may be over, but don't go anywhere. We will be right back. We're already a bit behind schedule. We're going to be doing Balkan Bears Corleone versus Na'Vi. Na'Vi is currently sitting 2-6 in the same exact place as Power Rangers are now. Balkan Bears, replacements to Virtus Pro, have no record as of such. In fact, I believe there was a discussion about adopting the Virtus Pro record, but I'm not sure how that actually paved out. So I'll talk to the admins real quick, but we'll be taking a short break, but we'll be back with more Dota 2 Champions League action. Don't go anywhere. Balkan Bears versus Na'Vi is coming up next.
Your middle barracks have fallen.
One paw in front of the other. Stay push. What I was thinking. Hey, yep, that in your eyes. Ownage. I know just the place to plant you. Good thinking. Come here. Got dirt between my toes. Yep.
Once more into the breach.
The enemy's bottom tower has paid for its impudence. The enemy's bottom barracks have been reduced to rubble.
Killing spree. Hey, boy.
The enemy's bottom barracks have fallen.
Killing spree! Hey, why not? One point in front of the other. Hey! What you have in mind? It's not time yet. See ya. Yep. Like your style. If you say so. Like it. Like it. Away. See ya. Like that idea. Yep, yep. Hey, why not? Like it. Where do you think you're going? Like that idea. What you have in mind? Coin! Like your style. Yep. Yep, yep. One paw in front of the other. If you say so. Just what I was thinking. Yep. Haste. All right. Good thinking. Uh-huh. Like it. Yep, yep. Here's your eye. Like it. Uh-huh. One paw in front of the other. Hey, why not? Like it. Yep. If you say so. Like that idea. Say hello to my lesser friends. Like your style. All right. Good thinking. Yep, yep. Take it. Dominating.
The stout heart knows no fear. The enemy's middle tower has fallen. Death by 1,000 cuts.
Like that idea.
Fortified. Booyah. The enemy's middle tower has fallen. The enemy's middle barracks have fallen.
Dominating.
The enemy's middle racks have fallen. You have much to be proud of. The enemy's middle tower. The enemy's middle tower has fallen. Dire victory.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Dota 2 Champions League. We just got done with the series between Power Rangers and Alliance, which ended up in a tie 1-1. Neither team having a stellar record in the Dota 2 Champions League, and neither will these next two teams, Na'Vi and Balkan Bears Corleone. Well, Balkan Bears don't actually have any matches played yet. This is their premiere.